We see that hashtag one label thrown around all the time, but what does it really take to earn it? Well, today we're going to tear down the claims of a Los Angeles party bus service to see if we can find the actual blueprint for an amazing customer experience. Let's get into it.
I mean, think about it. Los Angeles, a city of millions. Competition is everywhere. So how do you stand out? How do you actually get rated as the best of the best? Is it just about having the right numbers, a perfect reputation, or is there, a secret sauce? We're going to find out. We're going to piece this whole puzzle together.
Okay, so let's be real. We're all used to a ton of marketing fluff and empty promises, right? But this company, LA Knights, they start somewhere totally different. They start with hard data, cold, hard numbers, and honestly, that's a pretty bold move. It's kind of refreshing, and it says a lot about how serious they are about real, measurable results. So what's the first piece of this puzzle? Get this, over 247 five-star reviews. And, in this day and age, that is so much more than just a number on a screen. That is powerful stuff. It's a huge testament to the trust they've built with hundreds of customers. It's basically the market shouting, yeah, these guys deliver. All right, so how do they actually back up this big claim of being number one? Let's dive into the core pillars of their argument. We're going to start right at the foundation, the stuff they've built their whole reputation on. So check this out. The foundation really comes down to three key numbers. First, over 9 years of experience. Second, more than 10,000 happy customers. And third, a 100% safety record. I mean, each of these numbers tells its own story, right? A story of being stable, of having a huge scale, and really just a serious commitment to keeping their customers safe. Okay, let's tackle that first one, experience. Look, 9 years in business anywhere is impressive, but in a city as huge and, frankly, as complicated as Los Angeles, that's a whole other level. It's not just a number on a page, it's a massive competitive advantage, and you'll see how that translates into real value for the customer. And this is exactly what that value looks like in practice. We're not just talking about knowing the city map, we're talking about navigating it like a pro. Think about it. Dodging that nightmare gridlock on the 405, knowing exactly which venues have the easiest drop-off spots, even building relationships to get their clients smoother entry. This is where all those years of experience pay off in a big way. But, experience is only one part of the equation. Because when you're talking about a wedding or a huge corporate event or really any once-in-a-lifetime celebration, reliability isn't just a nice to have. It's everything. It's the absolute promise that no matter what happens, they've got your back. And this isn't just them saying, trust us. No, it's all about having a system in place, a whole process that's designed to see problems before they even happen and make sure the event goes off without a hitch. We're talking a 47-point vehicle inspection before every trip, a backup vehicle assigned to every single booking. And get this, 24/7 support that answers in under 3 minutes. That's some serious peace of mind. And if you need proof, here it is. When you have a seasoned pro, an event planner with 15 years in the game, someone whose own reputation is on the line every time they recommend someone, when they say they recommend this company without hesitation, wow, that just speaks volumes, doesn't it? It's the ultimate proof that their whole system for reliability actually works. So this all leads us to a really crucial point. You can have all the experience and reliability in the world, but without trust, it doesn't mean much. Trust is kind of the glue that holds it all together. And in a world with a million choices and slick ads everywhere, it's the one thing you absolutely cannot fake. You have to earn it. And to explain how they do it, how they build that trust, they actually point to a pretty interesting source, Google. Yeah, Google. They use this framework called EEAT. It stands for experience, expertise, authoritativeness, and trustworthiness. It's literally the same stuff Google uses to figure out if a website is high quality. And this company applies those exact principles to their real-world service. Kind of smart, right?
And it really breaks down into this powerful 1-2 punch, safety and transparency. So on one hand, you've got the safety promise. We're talking drivers with professional CDL licenses, background checks, and insurance that's 300% above what the state even requires. Then, on the other hand, you get the proof through total transparency. No hidden fees, no fuel surcharges, just contracts written in plain English. What you see is what you get.
And I mean, just look at the numbers. They really don't lie. When you put LA Knights side by side with what they're calling the industry average, well, it's not even close. A 5-star rating versus maybe a 4, a 99.8% on-time rate versus maybe 90%, and guaranteeing a backup vehicle when others don't. These aren't just little tweaks. This shows a completely different philosophy of service.
Okay, so we've talked about the systems, the safety, the numbers, all the behind the scenes stuff. But what does it all feel like? This is where everything we've talked about really pays off. This is the wow factor, the actual premium experience.
I mean, just imagine stepping inside one of these things. You've got state-of-the-art sound systems with Bluetooth so you control the music. You've got dynamic LED lighting that you can actually program yourself. Premium leather seats, full bars with granite countertops. I mean, come on. Every single detail is designed to take what could be just a ride and turn it into a real event.
And that really gets to the heart of their whole philosophy, doesn't it? It's not just about transportation. It's not about getting from point A to point B. It's about creating moments, memories that are going to stick with you forever. And you can see how that one simple goal is woven into everything they do.
So, what's the big takeaway here? Being number one isn't just a slogan. It's about a relentless, almost obsessive commitment to getting it right. It's built on a foundation of real experience, rock-solid reliability, and hard-earned trust. And that really just leaves us with one last question to think about. Not just about this, but about anything. What does an unforgettable journey really look like to you?